tough, but not as tough as CrossFit was. All year long, athletes are preparing for the Opens. Every week is a new workout, a new surprise, testing the limitations and strength of the athletes. The CrossFit Games season has finally begun, getting all the athletes worldwide competing for the title Fittest on Earth. For the first time, Egypt got the chance to participate, having 37 CrossFitters registered in the Opens.
All the coaches have players that are joining in the games this year, and everybody has very high spirit and everybody wants to participate. And we also have like players who have been doing CrossFit for 4 weeks and 5 weeks and 6 weeks, and they're in it for the spirit and being among the first Egyptians to participate in CrossFit Games. All the players are coming in with all their coaches and all their friends and family, cheering and encouraging and shouting out loud and screaming, and it gets crazy. I personally go crazy when I see one of the players playing. Everybody's cheering and shouting and everybody's happy and pushing each other. It's the best time of the year.
Each athlete shows up at the box, warms up, and gets ready to take the challenge.
3, 2, 1, go!
The WODs become more challenging, testing the different fitness levels and abilities of the athletes.
It was tough. That 75-pound push press is hard, especially when you don't do it very often. Deadlifts are easy for me. I can do a really high amount of weight on deadlifts, but the box jumps and the push presses are what slow you down. It was tough, but I'm glad I did it, and I feel great that I finished it and beat my goal.
My goal was just maintain my fitness and to be in a good shape when I start with Murad in Alegria. But when I came here in the box and I saw the competition and the environment, I started the competition. طبعا Murad told me to do it, and when I started my first WOD, it became an addict. يعني. Today it was hard. As I told you before, يعني, when I read it, the CrossFit site, when I read it, I said it's easy, it's not hard, yani. But when I do it, it's really hard.
It was good, yani. The first time it went really well. Yani, I did my maximum, yani, it was really good. I was the before last, but it was good, yani. And then this time I didn't score anything, and I didn't even get to get the thing up. But I don't feel disappointed at all. Especially, I think what matters most is people's encouragement and just that everyone's cheering for you even when you don't even score.
Riham ranked 51 among Africa, giving him a chance to join the regionals. Even though the WODs were tough enough for many athletes, everyone was cheering for them like they were champions.
So currently I'm inside a box. Finished my WOD, and I watched a few people do some box jumps, deadlifts, and some muscle-ups. I know those words may seem kind of confusing to most of you, but they're only familiar to the CrossFitters. So what's up with the CrossFit craze in Egypt anyways?
So basically, CrossFit is the sport of fitness.
When we say CrossFit, people think, okay, these people are killing themselves and it's really extreme sport. It is in a way with the people which they have a good background of a sports background, as we can see here. And it's also good for the people who are starting through our boot camps. They can come and they have a very good physical workout, and they get ready until they can reach inside the box and become really more fit and strong athletes. We have classes for men classes, we have women classes, so actually it's for everyone. And what many people really miss about CrossFit is it's more of a mental game. If you come here and you have to fight and you have to push yourself and you have to really dig inside to complete the workout of the day. You have to dig inside to do the extra more reps to get what's the benefit from out of the sport.
There are two types of CrossFit sessions. There's the boot camp and the box.
CrossFit turns you to a machine. You just do a lot. You run, you can lift, you're good in cardiovascular, you're good at strength, you're good at gymnastics. We have well-rounded athletes. So when a player is patient enough to see this, or to feel that I want to get there, and you start actually getting there, you know that this one is a keeper.
السيشنز بتاعت البوت كامب تبقى توتالي ديفرنت عن الكروسفيت بوكس. البروجرامينج في بروجرامينج معين كل كروسفيت بيمشي عليه، بس ديبيندز على حسب اي كروسفيت جيم في العالم بيعمل البروجرامينج بتاعه او بيعمل البروجرامينج بتاع الويب سايت. البروجرامينج بتاع الويب سايت actually 3 days on and 1 day off. 3 days on we're trying to do some gymnastics. يعني مثلا example you have 3 things you have to do. You have gymnastics, you have Olympic lifting and you have endurance. It's a combo of these 3 هتطلعي منه كل الورك اوتس اللي انت بتعمليها. For example هقول لك مثلا programming for 3 days هيبقى عامل ازاي. First day you can do just gymnastics for the first day. Second day you can do combo of Olympic lifting and endurance. Third day you can do the triple together. You have 10 physical skills in CrossFit, which is strength, power, endurance, speed, stamina, flexibility, accuracy, agility, coordination. في حاجة كمان وقع مني مش فاكر. فأنت هقولها لك دلوقتي. Cardiovascular. This is the 10. We have a minute, 3 rounds, 1 minute of push-ups, all out push-ups for a minute, and then 1 minute of squats, 1 minute of split jumps, 1 minute of sprint. And then we have 1 minute rest, and then we have 3 rounds of this to do. This is strength endurance. But it depends, every time you have a skill in your mind and you have to do the programming, it depends on this skill in your mind.
Rami Saleh started CrossFit in Egypt through opening Crossfit Stars affiliate in 2011. CrossFit Bootcamp first started in Galet Club, and now it's in 6 different locations in Cairo.
10 seconds.
There are also CrossFit bootcamps for kids, which are held in a completely different manner.
The key thing that's been told in any CrossFit Kids workshop is the kids should have fun, which is important. So it's very entertaining how you can turn a workout that's full of burpees and squats and sit-ups and bear crawls and all that into something that the kid actually goes out of the session and he's very happy and he's laughing and he wants to come back again. But usually the class starts with a game. That's how you warm them up. It might be a Duck Duck Goose where I just have them running around each other. We do some dodgeball game where no one gets out. If you got hit with the ball, you do 5 burpees, or they end up, everybody's hit and everybody's doing 5 burpees. And we have a lot of kids here in CrossFit Stars Egypt, and we do have kids from 3.5 years old, and we have 11 years old, we have 8 years old. We have a lot of very cool kids, and you should check them out. Yeah.
CrossFit targets the creme de la creme of the Egyptian society.
This is my 4th time. Actually, the boot camp is amazing. I'm gonna spend about 2 months, then I'm gonna shift to the box. It seems interesting, endurance and strength and everything. So I guess it's a nice experience to start something like that.
Everybody just focuses on himself and the team spirit and the group spirit and just a little bit of competition, you know, just trying to finish before everybody else. Right? And when you're working out, you just with the side of your eye looking. If I'm ahead, I'm falling back. But no, it's excellent.
I believe we succeeded in building a community. We have a beautiful community. We have a beautiful team that actually they don't just come and drop in and work out and go home. No, they come and they ask about each other. They started going out. They're having those groups on WhatsApp and on Facebook, and everybody's, what are you going to do tomorrow? Let's carpool. Let's go for the games. I'm going to play at 1, but I'm going to come at 10 a.m. to cheer because another guy is going in 3 hours before me. I think that's the most beautiful thing we succeeded in. We built a community and a very fit community too.
It's not just fitness, it's a lifestyle. Riham Masoud reporting for AUC TV, Cairo.